Hey everyone, today we're going to clear up something that can be a real headache in English. Those three little words, may, might, and could. They all kind of feel the same, but they're not always interchangeable. So let's finally demystify them once and for all. I bet this looks familiar. You've got a sentence, you know what you want to say, but you just kind of freeze, right? You're not sure which word is the right one. Well, don't worry. Stick with me for the next few minutes, and I promise you'll know exactly which one to pick and why. All right, let's dive right in. We're going to start with the two words that are the most similar, may and might. Think of these as your go-to tools when you're making a guess about something happening right now, or maybe something that's going to happen. At its core, what we're really talking about here is just uncertainty. You don't have all the information, so you're making a good guess. You know, it's kind of like a verbal shrug. It's the maybe yes, maybe no zone. Okay, let's put this into a real-life situation. The classic office question. Hey, where's Bob? When you don't know for sure, may and might are perfect. See how each of these is just a possibility? Maybe he's in his office. Maybe he's out getting a sandwich. We're just floating ideas, not stating facts. And you know what the best part is? The grammar is incredibly simple. Seriously, you don't have to worry about adding an S or any weird verb endings. It's just the person, then may or might, and then the verb. That's it. Easy. So what if you're guessing that something is not true? Well, you just add not. But here's the crucial part. You are still just talking about a possibility. It may not be true is a universal way from saying it is not true. You're just suggesting that not true is one of the possibilities. Okay, so that covers now and the future. But what happens when we need to guess about something that already happened? Let's take a look at how this all works when we're talking about the past. A situation we have all been in. That little jolt of panic when you realize something's gone. Your brain immediately starts working backwards, trying to guess where you went wrong. And this is exactly the kind of thing someone would say to you. Might have left is pointing a finger directly at a past possibility. It's not an accusation, it's just a suggestion. Another way of saying, hey, perhaps you left it there.
Let's try another one. You expected to see Sarah at the meeting, but no Sarah. So you start wondering what could have happened.
And here's our negative again, just aimed at the past. She might not have known is a guess to explain her absence. You don't know for sure, but you're thinking, well, perhaps she didn't know, and that would explain it. So you can see there's a really clear and consistent pattern for the past. You just take our simple structure from before and pop in the word have after may or might, and then you use that third form of the verb, the past participle. Super straightforward. All right, so you're feeling good about may and might? Awesome, because now it's time to bring our third player into the game, could. And this is where things get really interesting. Now, in a lot of positive sentences like this one, could is basically a perfect stand-in for may or might. Saying something could be true is just another way to say it's possible. So far, so good, right? They all mean the same thing here. Okay, everybody, lean in for this one. This is the single most important rule we're going to cover. This is the big aha moment. When we start talking about the negative in the past, a massive gap opens up between might not and could not. And this chart says it all. Might not have keeps us in the world of maybe. It's a guess. Couldn't have, on the other hand, is a whole different beast. That means impossible. 0% chance. Let's look at them side by side. If you say, Sarah might not have gotten your message, you're leaving the door open. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But if you say she couldn't have gotten your message, you are slamming that door shut. You are 100% certain it was impossible. Okay, theory is one thing, but the best way to make this stuff stick is to actually try it out. So, you ready for a quick little quiz to see if you've got it locked down? Let's do it. First up, they're running late. You're thinking about the reason why. Are you making a guess, or are you stating an impossible fact? Which one fits? Okay, question 2. Check out the huge clue here. Definitely false. That's a statement of certainty. So which word do we use for something that's impossible? And the last one. The context here is everything. You didn't see Tom at the party because you were with him at his house. So you know it's not just a possibility, it was impossible. Which word do you need? All right, how did you do? For number 1, being late is just a possibility, so may have or might have is perfect. For number 2, definitely false means it's impossible, so it has to be couldn't. And for number 3, you had a rock-solid alibi. You knew it was impossible for Tom to be there, so the only answer is couldn't have. If you only remember one thing from this entire explainer, please let it be this. This is the whole game right here. Might not have is a guess, couldn't have is a certainty. One means maybe not, the other means no way. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? How just one tiny word can completely flip the meaning of an entire sentence. It just goes to show how powerful and precise our language can be. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.